Wow, Tails already found Eggman's secret base? Well, I guess he is the brains of the group. So, Secret Base has this really cool intro. You don't really do much in it, and also you can't get that ring, I don't think. And it's over. Yeah, we just, like, you know, zip line to the secret base, and then we're in it, and it's kind of just Eggman's big dingy warehouse, which is kind of design-wise. It's not my favorite aesthetic. Anyway, though, yes, Tails is our second playable character. Of course, he's able to fly if you rapidly press the A button. He can only do it for so long, though. If you do it for too long, he'll get tired and start to drop. I also forget, I don't think I actually show off his B button attack, but it's less interesting than Sonic because Sonic had that slide, which wasn't great for momentum, but it was an okay attack, but Tails just has the tail attack, which he swipes with his tail. It's not like it was in Sonic Adventure, where you could kind of just spin forever. Unfortunately, it's just a single swipe. It's probably the least useful out of all characters' B-button moves, which is probably why I never really used it when Tails was around. That being said, though, Secret Base has a whole lot of little platforming elements, and man, that was rude. Thankfully, Tails can just undo that rudeness, but still. If I were Sonic, I would just be cussing right now. Just, how dare you, Sega? Well, I guess it's Dimps. Dimps is super rude in this game, if you hadn't noticed, because there is very little you can do about that spring without you hitting it and getting thrown back down. You have no time to react to it. You've got to know it's there. It doesn't kill you, but it's still rude. Even if it doesn't take a life, sometimes rude things are just rude. And now we have this part of Secret Base where there's these bottle caps that just get pushed up by steam. I don't know what they actually are, so I'm just calling them bottle caps. I will say, though, Secret Base isn't my favorite looking stage, and I feel like on an ordinary GBA, it might be one of the worst looking ones. Like, I do not like that color palette, and I'm trying to imagine this but way darker, and I don't like it. The music is, however, good. Again, a little slower paced than you might expect from a Sonic game, but, you know, I like it. Both Act 1 and 2 themes are good. Did I mention last time that this game has different variations for a zone's theme in both Act 1 and Act 2? That's pretty cool. I always appreciate that. And, like, pretty much all the variations are good. I usually have a preference between the two, but they're both solid songs in pretty much any circumstance or any of the zones. Anyway, you might have noticed that I'm taking a very distinct path with Tails rather than just going with the flow as I normally do in a Sonic stage. Remember how I mentioned how there's only one special spring in a zone? Or, you know, if there's going to be one, there will only be one. Yeah, that is unfortunately part of the Sonic Advance experience if you want all the Chaos Emeralds is you have to search to find these special springs, and sometimes you just have to take a very distinct path through the level, and yes, I'm very annoyed by that. Again, I prefer Sonic 3, where there are set positions for these special stages, but, like, there's more than one, so chances are you'll find at least one, if not more, in a given act. Also, these gold barrier things, you have to do tricks through them. They're the worst, though. Basically, right there you want to be in the center, so make sure to use the A button move. You don't have a lot of time to do it, though, since the A button does dash, so you want to be kind of towards the center in the first place. But anyway, yeah, the thing that is annoying about the gold barriers you have to trick through is the fact that the timing on them is like, it feels like it's half a second later than you need to trick. Like, we'll probably see one soon. Yeah, right here. I would have, if I was doing this visually right now, I would have done it too soon, because it looks like when you finally need to do the trick, you're already kind of through the barrier, but no. You do need to wait just a tiny second before you actually trick, and that throws me off so much. It's kind of hard to actually see, but when you're playing it, it just feels a little wrong. So yeah, just the depth perception and the timing are both my least favorite parts of these special stages. Oh well, Tails got his Chaos Emerald, so good for him. You'd think both of the Chaos Emeralds would appear here because Sonic was in that plane, but apparently Tails is just going to keep his for now. Alright, so now that this spring is just a normal spring, not like we need it anyway, but it's still annoying, let's move on. Also, nice amount of rings. So with that done, we can just blaze through the rest of the stage, which is nice. Again, you gotta take a very particular path through this act in order to find the special stage spring. But once you're done with that, just do whatever you want for the rest of the stage, it's fine. You just do whatever. You're free. Free from the tyranny of the Chaos Emerald. It's yours now, you've proven yourself. But yeah, anyway, I will say, I don't like the aesthetic of this stage, but I do kind of like all its little, like, platforming set pieces or whatever. I don't know, it's just a whole lot of little ways to move about the stage in unique ways. I don't really know how that makes me feel about the stage, you know, it doesn't make us feel like we're sneaking into a base or anything. That was the beginning of this zone, nothing else particularly feels stealthy, but whatever. Anyway, here's Eggman on his big ol' springy mobile. He's pretty much just gonna jump around until you do enough damage, in which case, at some point in his cycle, he'll jump high up into the air and try to land on you, so get the timing right and try to avoid him. It is kind of a muscle memory thing. The first time he goes up, count up how long it takes him to come back down, and there you go. If he does it again, you can probably avoid it this time, and oh! Apparently Sonic didn't warn Tails to dodge that, so had another incident. Ah well. Looks like Tails succeeded in getting through the secret base, so next time on Sonic Advance, we'll catch up on how Knuckles is doing.